A Nightmare on Elm Street, 6 Freddy Krueger facts to watch before you sleep. Freddy Krueger isn't just the star of A Nightmare on Elm Street, he's one of the most iconic slasher villains of all time. A seemingly unstoppable force of nature who killed his victims in his sleep, Freddy became so popular that he easily became many fans' favorite horror monsters. Of course, there are some things that newcomers may not know about the character. Here are 6 facts about the famous Springwood slasher. 1. Wes Craven named Freddy after a school bully. When Wes Craven first created Freddy Krueger, many things from the real world and his own life brought the nightmare to life. Some of the small but important influences include Nosferatu, 1922, and a disfigured homeless man Craven once saw. However, the name Freddy Krueger is far more innocent and personal than anyone would assume. Back when he was only 11 years old, Craven was bullied by a schoolmate named Fred Krueger. This childhood event influenced the name of the character and stuck around for the longest time, though it was subtly changed to Freddy instead of Fred. 2. His original screen time was deliberately kept under 10 minutes. Despite being the main antagonist of the original A Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy only appeared for a total of about 7 minutes at best. There is a strong reason behind this, though, as the filmmakers wanted to make the character very dangerous, scary and also unknown. Needless to say, it worked. 3. His abilities were inspired by real-life events. When Wes Craven and his team were first creating Freddy Krueger, they took heavy inspiration of an event that happened in real life in order to create his powers. According to Craven, it was inspired by a series of deaths that were detailed within the Los Angeles Times. These were a result of various people suffering from their nightmares and dying within their sleep. This helped lay the foundations for Freddy Krueger as a dream demon and cemented him as one of the most dangerous horror monsters of all time. 4. He's a metaphor for child neglect and subconscious fears. According to Robert Englund, Freddy is supposed to represent the children's neglect at the hands of their apathetic parents and their own personal subconscious fears. Considering everything that the teenagers have to go through in the Elm Street movies, from stubbornly ignorant adults to Freddy turning their insecurities into reality, this makes a disturbing amount of sense. 5. His glove appeared in other horror films. The Nightmare on Elm Street franchise has become an icon in both horror and general pop culture. Arguably, all of this is thanks to Freddy Krueger as a character and his iconic bladed glove that has since gone on to score more movie cameos than Freddy himself. For starters, the glove appeared in Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday, where an off-screen Freddy drags Jason's mask to hell. This established that Friday the 13th and Elm Street shared the same universe, leading to Freddy vs. Jason. The glove also appeared in Evil Dead 2 inside a tool shed and even in Bride of Chucky, where it is inside an evidence locker. 6. A child molester. Oddly enough, if enough time has passed, society must heal from anything, as the 2010 remake of Nightmare on Elm Street decides to portray Freddy Krueger as the child molester he was originally intended to be. Poor Jackie Earle Haley, we liked your performance as well though, and it's not your fault society is jaded. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell to be notified of new videos.